Shout out to all my ducks in the building. Shout out to all my ducky ducks. Is that a dog? Better here, doggy. Oh, okay. How's it going? I was like, it sounded like it's getting closer. I wasn't sure what it was for a second. Yeah. How are you doing? Have a good one. What's that? Sassy. Hi, Sassy. Bye, Sassy. She's a cute one. All right. Got some friends out here. Hey, yo. Wow, that caught me all off guard. But y'all know me, I'm out here. One take shouty. I don't know if you can hear it, but my heart is pounding. I didn't know what that was at first. I heard some. Well, I mean, I heard the little leaves chattering, but I'm like, oh, that's another little chipmunk or something, or like a squirrel. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here at Watershed Lake. I'm at Watershed Lake. And so, you know, I'm chilling, catching the views, catching the vibe. It's nice and the water's nice, it's shimmering. Got some ducks out here. The sun is, you know, partially going down, but it's still light out, you know, and it's mad early. And so, I'm hearing the sounds. You probably heard the sounds too. And then, I'm like, it sounds like it's getting closer, and they sound a little bit more consistent, like an animal, like a big animal. So I turn, it's a dog. It's a nice sized dog, you know, a nice sized dog. I don't want nothing small, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, what type of time we on? You know, I turn, you heard me turn, and I'm thinking to myself, what type of time is we on, buddy? You know what I'm saying? We need to get out or what? You know what I mean? And dogs can be a little vicious now. Dogs can be a little vicious. And I ain't wanna take no chances. And so, you know what I'm saying? I I ain't never been to this lake. All right, hear me out. I ain't never been to this lake. I ain't never been to this area. I don't know what type of people be out here. And I noticed that it's like in the woods. The like trail is like in the woods, and then the lake is on the opposite side. So it's like you can't see the road. You can hear it, but you can't see it. I'm not. There's no houses around. It's just trail. So if somebody scream, you don't even know what's going on. You don't know why they screaming. I mean, somebody could scream, and then they killer or murderer could start laughing, and it sound like a joke. Be like, oh, it's just some kids playing. Nah, son. So I mean, I'm out here, well protected, and I see the dog. I'm like, all right, I don't want you to think you just about to come up and bite me. And I ain't about to just act like I'm a, you know, try and fight you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? About to let one off. Just let them know. Keep your distance, boy. Keep your distance, boy. Keep your distance. You know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't have hurt the dog though. I wouldn't have hurt the dog. Just a little safety warning. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been, now the only reason is because I've been in a situation where I was young. You know what I'm saying? I got a little fear of dogs. You know what I mean? Especially if I'm by myself. I got a little fear of dogs. I ain't see the owner. He was off on the trails. Trails a little bit further from where I am. I'm on the water, and you know. But sorry, I'm going on two different things. So yes, I thought it was the dog, and then I was like, okay, dogs don't usually travel alone. So I'm like, it's probably another dog close by. So I'm looking around, and then it starts getting closer. I'm all right. Let me focus on this bad boy. Let me focus on this dog. And then you know what I'm saying? I'm starting to make sure we friendly or not. And so it wasn't really barking at me or nothing like that. So I'm like, it's probably friendly. But check this out. When I was younger, man, I used to run on these back roads out in Richmond County, out in Hoffman. I used to run on the back roads out there. I mean, none but trailer parks in the neighborhood filled with black people that got a bunch of dogs and stuff. So every now and then I'd see a dog, you know, it'd be far away, so I'd just run back home or something like that. But this one time, I'm on the way back home. I've done my mile. I'm going back home. I'm on the way back. I'm at like a mile and a half right now. It's just a little 2 mile run that I used to do on the back roads out there in Hoffman. Hey, shout out to my people from Hoffman, yo, that know what I'm talking about. Leader Lane, the circle. What up? You know what I mean? Used to hoop at the I forgot what it's called. It had a silly name. I think they call it direct. Honestly, I don't know why they call it direct. It was this little. I guess it was technically a little recreational center because it was a building that you could do like a little get together in, but it was super small, and no. But I've seen one family use it, yo. I've only seen that place open once, and I went in and I'm like, what is this for? Like, you got a kitchen, don't nobody use it. It's a small building. Who gonna have a little get together here? But it was one time, and so I think that's why they call it direct. And so we used to hoop there all the time. I'm running past that, and these like three dogs, they come up. One's big, one's a little small, and another one's kind of big. And they run up. They not barking, they not chasing me. I'm already running, and they just kind of jog beside me, right? And we cool. My heart beating. I'm like, all right, they ain't barking, running up, so I'm goody. But then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, one of them want to start growling, right? And I'm like, okay, boy, don't don't get it twisted. I'll take off if need be. I'll start kicking and running at the same time. You feel me? One of y'all ain't big, so I got a chance. I got a chance. And so I get to the spot. Now, in these types of neighborhoods, it was very common that people would dump stuff on the back roads and just leave it there. So I'm getting to this part where it's a bunch of trash, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna grab something I can throw, something I can keep between me and them, keep it pushing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna stay out here and just stand there. They eventually gonna get me. I ain't no dummy. So I'm coming up to this place where people leave tires. There's a bunch of tires. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna grab me a little tire. I ain't small. I'm like sophomore, junior year of high school. I'm starting to get big. I got me a little muscle. You know what I'm saying? And so I pick up a tire, and then they want to start barking, and I start swinging the tire. I start yelling, back up, back up, back up. I'm swinging the tire, going crazy. I'm going crazy, going stupid with the tire, putting in work, getting a little workout, you know what I'm saying? My arm getting tired. I'm like, all right, let me switch arms. I go to the left arm, swinging it, saying back up. Then they stop for some reason. I don't know why they stopped, but it was a part where the road to another neighborhood right behind mine started. That back road started, so they stopped right there. I kept going on the road I was on because I was going straight, and then I was going to hit the little hill and get back to the circle on Leader Lane, my neighborhood. And so they stopped, and they keep barking. I'm like, all right, as long as they keep barking, I'm good. I get like 30, 40 yards up, I drop the tire. I'm like, all right, I'm good. They ain't chasing me no more. They just barking. They probably about to go back home. That's probably why they stopped. And that junk scared me, man. I was like, dang, them jokers really could have got me. They really could have tried to put some work on me. I don't know what would have happened. So I have this immediate fear of like, dang, what if? So my initial reaction is, do I need to run? I couldn't run in this situation. All I got is water and a bunch of, the dog got the advantage here. I can't see nothing. It can run through everything out here. Two, I I made sure I was protected from people, mainly from people. I wasn't too worried about animals, but people mainly. You know what I'm saying? Just out here, keeping myself safe. You know what I mean? Moms, you know what it is. We ain't we ain't lacking out here, moms. You feel me? You already know what's up, mom dudes. But so yeah, we good though. We good. We good. I ain't taking none of that out either. I hope y'all enjoy that. Yo, shout out to the cool dude. I know this is not something that probably is like, oh my gosh, what if it was somebody else? What if he wasn't this? But I'm gonna do it anyway because I like to congratulate. I like to congratulate these people when they show up and show out. But shout out to the older white guy who was mad chill. He wasn't lying about his dog. He said his dog would never bite or nothing like that. Some people be lying about that dogs. Some people be lying about that. Black people too. Black people be saying, "Oh, he don't bite," and then he out here trying to take a chunk out of my booty, and I gotta run and hop up on the couch and run into the bathroom and close the door behind me. That's happened before. That's happened before. Oh, he don't bite. Start barking real vicious like and chase me to another room, but he don't bite. Big old Rottweiler. My cousin, man, I used to go to his house to get my hair cut. Oh my gosh, they got Rottweilers, multiple. The big one that used to scare me the most, they always kept it outside. One time they came inside, Got scared, saw him coming through around the corner. I said, I'm gone. He saw me, barked, started chasing me. I stayed in the bathroom, bro. I was so scared. I ain't even. I have no. To this day, I don't know if that dog was friendly or would have bit me or not. I have no idea. I was not about to find out either. I was mad young. I was in elementary school. Shoot, Grace used to cut me up. Yup, yup. Shout out to Grace, man. I hope he doing well. You know what I'm saying? I hope life has been treating him well and all up and up. But all right, on to the topic at hand. On to the topic at hand. My sister hit me up. Big P hit me up. She was like, "Yo, bro, do one on singleness." Like that's all she said. She ain't asked. She ain't. You know what I'm saying? She know what it is, and that's what we about to do. We about to talk about singleness. So she ain't even give me nothing to specifically talk about. So I'ma just flow. You know what I'm saying? As soon as she sent it to me, I was like, you know, we both know what that's like. You know what I mean? We got plenty of people out here that can relate, but we both on that type of time of like singleness is when you get older and time goes by, experiences happen, new life changes. It's like I'm still doing this joint alone. I'm still, you know what I mean? I ain't got nobody to share this with. No significant other to share this with. You know what I mean? So that's what we're gonna talk about. I think I want to start with the fact that singleness is not a bad thing. I'll say that singleness is not a bad thing. Now, why it's not a bad thing is because you don't need someone to accomplish things that you want to accomplish and do in life. You don't need someone. You know, you have those people who are going to be there in your life to motivate you to do something you want to do. You're going to have those people to celebrate with you when you accomplish those things, when you do something that's celebratory worthy, you know, birthdays and new jobs, promotions, new car, new house, new apartment, new shoes, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have those people there. You're gonna have those people there that are with you when you down. You know, you lose somebody close. You got people there to love on you and just be there with you. You know what I'm saying? They don't have to talk you through it. They don't have to be there with you every day, but they can text you. They can call you. They can be there for you. And there are plenty of other things that we can experience in life that we don't need a girlfriend for. We don't need a husband. We don't need a boyfriend. We don't need a wife to do these things. Traveling, experiencing the world, experiencing different cultures. You don't need a spouse to do that. You don't need to be in a relationship to do those things. You can do those things single. You know what I'm saying? Everything in life you can do single and not be in a relationship, not be married. Another thing I say about singleness is it can be really, really hard. For me, it hasn't been the easiest. There's times where, I have weeks that I could just literally be like, dang, man, it would have been fun to do this with even just a girlfriend. Like, a little background on me. Go ahead and play the sad music. I haven't had a girlfriend since elementary school. Now, hear me. Now, hear me out. This is the reason. This is why I'm laughing. I'm laughing because we dated for like maybe a day. I don't know if that. So my neighbor, some of y'all might know her, Khadijah. Shout out to Khadijah, man. We was neighbors for a minute. You know what I'm saying? We used to hang out all the time. Real cool. A lot of people didn't like you, son. A lot of people didn't like you. I rocked with you though. You know what I mean? I ain't never, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never switch on you like that. Even at shoot, Pinecrest. I think you came to Pinecrest for like a year or something like that. Or it was like middle school. We kind of got back together or was at the same school again. Um, but anywho, my neighbor Khadijah, she had a cousin. She had two cousins that used to come through, and we'd always be outside on the trampoline, go across the street, hang over at old boy house, my other friend's house. We all used to go to elementary school together. We go over there to their house, play on the trampoline, play outside. And it was just one day. I don't even remember how. It was one day. She was like, "You like me, whatever, whatever." I was like, "Yeah, I guess, yeah." And she was like, want to be my boyfriend? I was like, yeah, whatever. I ain't know what that was like. I was trying to see what that was like, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never felt that before. I ain't never been nobody boyfriend, and I'm young. She gave me her number, like her phone number, her house number. This was this was back when you had to write it down on a piece of paper and save it, put it in your room somewhere so you ain't leave it, and keep it. And so I had Shorty house number. Bro, we kissed that day. The next day, I'm pretty sure I called. Not I'm pretty sure. I'm saying I'm pretty sure because I can't remember if I called or if I just told Khadijah and was like, "Hey, I don't want to go here no more." But the next day, we had broken up. So I don't even know if it was 24 hours. But that's my relationship experience. That is my relationship experience, y'all. It's sad. I know. I know. Somebody help me. Somebody love me. All right, it's getting a little dark, so I'm gonna go ahead and speed up real quick. Um, but yeah, man, it could be mad hard. So it's just times where, personally, I think to myself like, dang, I would love to have experienced this with somebody. Dang, I would have loved to have come back from a hard day at work and be able to just talk about something else other than work, and think about somebody else other than work. You know, and that immediate person, I would rather that be, my spouse, my girlfriend, because it's like I don't really want to be with my roommates and talk about that stuff and be emotional and intimate in that way. You know what I'm saying? Like I could, but I just don't. I don't know. That's just me. I mean, I'm sure there are some women and other men who feel the same way. You don't want to always, have a hard day and then just go be with your roommates and have act like nothing, act like your day wasn't hard. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to care for them in an intimate way, in a way that makes you forget about what you did that day. And I mean intimate as like intimate doesn't mean romantically like sexual or anything. I mean intimate as in like just thinking and caring for that person, doing and serving that person, doing for something and serving that person in a different way that just takes your mind off of the previous thing that wasn't ideal. And so I be having those thoughts all the time, man. And so that just puts me in a funk sometimes. I'm like, dang, what's the point? Ain't nobody gonna rock with me like that. But I'm sure there's some out there. Bro, I'm so pessimistic when it comes to stuff like that, but I'm such a hopeless romantic at the same time. It's like, ooh, I could say this and we're gonna fall in love, then we're gonna have kids, get married, all this, or sorry, we gonna fall in love, get married, then have kids. My fault, my fault. But then it's also like, I'm a pessimistic. Like, I'm like, oh, it's not gonna work. They're gonna be like, oh, that was cute, but no, no, thank you, I'm good, or whatever, like that. It took a long time for me to feel like I was attractive enough to get a woman, and so I just think singleness can bring a lot of things. It can bring, new experiences that you probably would miss out on if you were in a relationship, but it also can bring just some like unfortunate just sadness, I guess. Just unfortunate sadness that you have it. None of your relationships have worked out to where you're married. None of your relationships have went past a month or two or a couple dates. Like I've only been on what one one date. Sorry, one date, bro. That was in college. Golly, shout out to Shorty, man. We still cool. We still cool. You know, I like that fact, or not that fact. I like the yeah, I like the fact that people can, go on dates and still be cordial about it, even when it don't work out. You know what I'm saying? I like that aspect of maturity and adult life. It'd be a lot different if it didn't work out and somebody was being mad, weird about it or whatever. But it's not like that, so I'm happy about that. Let's see what else. Singleness. So here's one thing biblically that takes some of that eases my brain a little bit. Singleness, there are issues and troubles that comes with singleness, but there are also issues and troubles that come with being in a relationship, and more specifically marriage. And Paul talks about that in the Bible, and it's just talking about literally like your temptations, the sin that you'll have to fight and deal with. You know, is different from the sin and temptation you'll have to fight and deal with when you're married, and that's real. I haven't experienced it, but I know it's real. And obviously, yes, there's going to be some temptations and sins that you struggle with that are the exact same as when you're married, but there's going to be new troubles and other troubles that you didn't experience when you were single. You know what I'm saying? That you're going to experience when you're married and in a relationship. So that side is like, all right, bet. Married people don't just get married and have their best life ever. And it's like temptation and sin ain't really that much a big a deal for them and in their life no more. They just walking holy or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They ain't really got to work on they walk in the relationship with God like I need to. You know what I mean? See what I'm saying? Because I'm out here single. But they do. You know what I mean? So that's one thing. So singles, don't feel like married people just got it made and they don't deal with stuff. They deal with stuff. You got a whole nother person that you arguing with, that you live with. You know what I'm saying? That's totally different from me having a disagreement and an argument with somebody, and I go home, and now I'm peachy. I'm peachy fine, boy, in my bed, cozy, by my show. You know what I'm saying? But nah, married couples, you live with that. You know what I mean? So that's different. Um, yeah, man, it's just a lot of good that can come from singleness and a lot of just sadness and unfortunate thoughts, really. You ain't missing out on much. Um, but yeah, I get that intimacy and being romantic with someone is much desired as it is for me, and it's a good thing. We were made to be in relationship with others, and we're also made to be in relationship intimately and romantically with another person. So, um, yeah, obviously, yeah, you guys are adults out here. You're gonna pick and choose who that person is. If you're a guy, you might want a guy. That's your choice. You know what I'm saying? Live your life. Don't conform to something just because somebody pushes you and makes you feel like you should be that. Like it should be a understanding that you understand what comes with making that choice. You know what I'm saying? And there could be some clarification in that, but I want you to sit in that. Think about that. If you're a girl and you like girls, hey, be with a girl. Don't let nobody make you conform and do something else that you don't want to do, and because you don't understand it or feel like this is something that you need to do. Nah, understand the choices that you make. Have an impact on you and just eternity. In all honesty, you know what I'm saying. But hey, do you make your choice? You grown. You can decide for yourself. You can make decisions on your own. That's one thing that I like. I've always thought about how we literally have free will to do whatever the heck we want. Like you could be as reckless and hellish as you want and curse God and all this stuff. And you could be just as holy and righteous and seek righteousness. You still gonna sin. You still gonna sin. You're not gonna be perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. I ain't saying that. But I'm saying you can be separate. You can live different. Your life can look different than other people. And it's all free will. Like you make your decisions. You know what I'm saying? You see that there's something greater out there than us, and we out here making decisions every day that impacts our eternity. It impacts our relationship with others, and it impacts our uh, just understanding of the world, you know. And singleness is a part of that. We're built and made for relationships, and sometimes singleness can not being in an intimate and romantic relationship can sometimes just sometimes drag us on and not be the best at times. So Big P, we got somebody out there. Just keep trying, girl. I'm trying to. I'm on Hinge. Hinge ain't the best. It's hard to find. I need a church girl that goes to church and reads her Bible. I need one of those. But we still looking, man. I mean, we still looking. Somebody put me on, yo. I ain't afraid to be put on. Somebody put me on, man. Uh, I I don't mind being introduced. It's the walking up. It's the cold walking up to people. Women, hey, I don't see how you do it. You got to give off the right vibes to let a guy know and signal him that, hey, come approach. Because me, I'm out here looking, but boy, my nerves get me, bro. My nerves be getting me. I be thinking of some smooth stuff to say. It'd be cute. It'd be funny. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to be cute and a little bit goofy. That's who winning out here. The cute and goofy guys, we winning. You know what I mean? But shout out to all my other types too. Y'all winning too. Y'all winning too. Don't get me wrong. You know what I'm saying? It's all men, everything. I'm a meninist and a feminist. Don't get it twisted. All right. But yeah, man. I feel like for me, just to close it out, man, because it's getting dark out here, yo. It's getting mad dark. And I ain't trying to be out here when it's pitch black. You know what I'm saying? It's already a little too dark for me, but I'm feeling fine. You know what I mean? We good out here. But yo, on the real, all my single people, we ain't missing out on much. You know what I'm saying? But it's a good thing to have a desire to be in an intimate and romantic relationship. It's a good thing. You know, try dating. Try an app if you don't want to, just keep meeting people out in public, or if that's not working for you. You know what I'm saying? That's one reason I'm on the app. I'm I'm telling you, my nerves, they get the best of me when I'm out here and I see beautiful women. You know what I mean? Shout out to my beautiful women. Hey, shout out to hey, Instagram. Yo, slide in some DMs, man. I done slid in some DMs before, and you know what I'm saying? I got in a little bit, then I was like, they really working out. So, you know what I mean? Slide in some DMs, yo. For real, for real. Do what you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? If you really want that, do what you gotta do. Don't make it like a end goal. Don't say, "Ooh, I got a relationship now. I'ma just stop." Nah, man. Keep getting to know that person. Keep dating. Keep understanding who they are in this world. Understand why do they make decisions they make. You know what I mean? Don't just stop with, "Ooh, we in a relationship now. You my boyfriend. Ooh, that's it." Nah, don't stop there. This needs to be lifelong. Don't be going from relationship to relationship, yo. What's fun about that? Find somebody you feel like you could die with. You know what I mean? Find you that ride or die. Cause I'm out here looking for mine. Aha, she gonna be packed up, ratatouille. Well, I guess she ain't really gotta necessarily be out here strapped up. You know what I mean? She ain't gotta do that. She don't want to. But that'd be mad dope though. Hit the shooting range together, be like, ooh, twinsies, babe. Alright, y'all, man. This is a quick episode. I just wanted to hop in here, talk about that. Yo, Big P, I might not even say stuff that you wanted to hear, but hey, I hope you enjoy it, sis. Love you. Hey, peace and love, y'all.